Hello, citizens of Nerdville. This is a very special episode of Game Chat. We won't be editing this. This will be a raw cut, so any mistakes will be left in there. As I said, this is a special episode because this is going to be our Pre-E3 episode, where we'll be talking about what we're hoping to see and what we'd like to see, and maybe what we know we'll see, shit like that, you know. I am Kyle. With me here is Andrew.
Hello.
And Brian.
What's up?
That's Brian. So, guys, start with Andrew. What games are you most excited about seeing at this year's E3?
It's tough. That is really tough. Obviously, the Fallout 4 trailer's just been released, so I'd like to see more of that. Obviously, we're going to see more of that. I'd like to see more of Metal Gear 5, Phantom Pain, and maybe a little bit more of Halo 5 or Kingdom Hearts 3.
Right, nice. Brian?
Well, I'm looking forward to Black Ops 3 for some reason. Like,
Why?
I know people all think, Black Ops what? COD? No, but I'm a zombies fan. I've really liked zombies the whole way throughout. Like, I know I don't know if people would disagree, but zombies is like one of the best parts of COD in my opinion.
I would agree, and I think that further proves the point I've been making for a while, is that Activision should just make a zombie game, you know,
Yeah.
just make a full-out zombie game, you know, to compete with like Dead Rising and all that, you know, never mind the other Call of Duty stuff.
Well, basically, I know they only released stuff about campaign, but I was really wanting zombie stuff. What else am I looking forward to? I can't. Well, what was that again? It was. Fuck me, Andrew. Step in here. What was I thinking of again? I told you it, and I can't remember it.
Was there no Rainbow Six? Was it Rainbow Six?
I would like to see Rainbow Six,
Division
but it wasn't.
or the Division?
Division. That's what I was thinking. I was wanting to see more of the Division because it obviously they stopped making it for a bit because people stepped out, and
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been going through a few production problems and it's been delayed to next year,
mhm.
I believe. Early next year, but I think we'll see some of that. I think, like, because a beta was leaked for it. Like, we know there's going to be a beta, and I think that's what they're going to announce this year. I'm going to say they're going to have a beta around about October,
Mhm.
and then the full release will be, like, I'm going to say March 16th next year. I
Yeah.
don't know why, but I'm just saying March 16th.
Just go for it.
Just,
I'm also want to see Battlefront. That's one of the big things I want to see at E3.
Yeah, I think that'll be one of the most anticipated things at E3. Definitely for me. Like, they showed it off at Star Wars Celebration. Obviously, they showed off Battlefront.
Yep.
And
Yeah. I just
somebody walked out.
I know. I want to see what they're doing with the, obviously where it's first person, but there's no ADS. I want to see how they're incorporating it.
That's quite old school. I'm liking that.
Aye.
And obviously, you can change from first person to third person on the fly.
Mhm.
Which, you could do that in Battlefront. Well, not on the fly, you had to go into start and then change to first person, which I prefer to do because you can see your gun and then zoom down
Aye.
the sights. Don't think they'll have that now, since they said there's no aim down sights. But
Aye.
I want them to show off stuff to alleviate some worries, because ever since they showed off and they're like, oh, there's only 4 planets and 12 maps and stuff like that.
Well, it's like Battlefield, so you don't need as many maps, basically.
Yeah, I just want them to make people, to shoot down these concerns and be like, no, it's going to be fine. We're DICE. We know what we're doing. It'll be fine.
Mhm.
I just want, because, we've been waiting for this game for 10 years now.
Exactly.
The last Battlefront game on consoles was 2005
On the PS2.
on Xbox. Andrew has returned.
Andrew's
We're just talking about Battlefront. Yeah, so I think they need to get this game right. Now, for me, the most anticipated games that I want to see this year at E3 are obviously Battlefront, Halo 5. I want to see more of that because there's rumours going about it's going to be open world.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely like to see that if it was open world, but at the same time it would be a wee bit weird. The thing I like about Metal Gear 5 actually is that's going to be open world, and you can get into vehicles, you can actually drive stuff now.
That's why I'm hoping it's sort of true, because like these like first person shooters, like the linear missions are getting a bit old and stale. You know, it's like right, corridor, guy going to pop up there. But if it's like open world, because apparently it's like Chief's gone rogue, which we know, and he's got his own ship, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go from colony planet to like build a resistance against Oni, which would make sense based on what we've been listening to in Hunt the Truth.
Well, I think what's going to happen in Hunt the Truth is that, or no, sorry, Halo 5, is that when you're playing as Chief, there's a mission where you have to go get Benjamin Giraud.
That'd be awesome.
Who is narrating Hunt the Truth, and because he's trying to prove that you're a hero and you're not the bad guy, like the Chief goes and finds him to help him to be saved from Oni, pretty much. So yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Alright, so those are the games we're most excited about. Now, what about games that we would like to see? Games or stuff, because there's always a few surprises here and there that they announce. What things, I'm not asking you to predict the future, but what would you like to see? You know, I know a lot of people were thinking, oh, Half-Life 3, but I don't think they'll do that for a while still. But
well, as we were discussing before this, Portal 3.
Yeah, if they brought out a new Portal game for consoles and that would be pretty good. But also PC. A game that I'd like to see, it's just been released, but what I'd like to see for it to happen is to come to consoles, and it's Lego Worlds. For that to have a console port, so that'd be pretty cool.
I think that will come to console. A game I would like to see most is a few games. I want to see what BioWare are working on with the Star Wars franchise. I really want to see what they're doing. Obviously, like, they're one of the top RPG developers, so I think it's a safe bet it's going to be an RPG. But whether or not it's going to be Knights of the Old Republic or Old Republic related, that's the big question. I hope it is, because I'd love them to return to that franchise, on consoles anyway.
Yeah.
And the other game that I really, really want to see, which I've got a good feeling about this year, Halo Wars 2, the real-time strategy. Dying for a sequel to that game.
See, I've heard rumours that Red Dead Redemption, the franchise for that's coming back. So that would be good to see at E3. Billy is another one that could be coming back. I'd like to see that, if there's a new one of that. Maybe Midnight Club from Rockstar.
Yeah, Midnight Club, I'd like that.
I want to see a lot more from the new Need for Speed as well. I think that'd be good. Yeah. With all the open world nighttime, and they're taking aspects from every Need for Speed game that they've released. So modifications are coming back, and it's street racing. So.
Yeah. Another thing I'd like to see, like particularly from like Microsoft and their like press conferences, I want to see more about Fable Legends, because we're supposed to have a beta back in January, and that didn't happen. And I want to see more of that, and also that game they announced that last year, Scalebound, which people were.
I cannot remember.
Can't remember. It was like guy riding the big dragon, and he's fighting another dragon, and then his mates come in. People are thinking it's going to be like Monster Hunter, but for consoles.
I want to know what's happening with Space Engineers.
Yeah, Space Engineers.
That was released. That was announced last year. Was it last year or 2013? One of them years, it said it was coming to console, coming to Xbox One.
It's last year Gamescom.
But it hasn't yet, so I'm wondering where that is. There's also a rumour about Xbox trying to pick up Silent Hills from Konami to keep that as an exclusive for Xbox One, so they can use it as E3.
But then again, the head of Xbox has said, no, it's just a lie. But I think he's just doing that to like...
Well, they also done this with the Xbox without Kinect. They always went, oh, we're not going to do that, that's a lie, we're never going to do that.
Yeah.
A few months later...
So I think he's just denying it to like lower the hype and expectations, so that when they do unveil it at E3, it'll be a big surprise. But then again, not a surprise, because people are like, oh wow, they are doing it, that's cool, I knew that.
Talking about companies that are trying to gain hype, is I think Bethesda are trying to do it, because in the run up to E3 you don't really see games companies releasing anything, And because this is Bethesda's first conference, it's their first shown ever at any Gamescom or whatever. I think releasing this trailer for Fallout 4 has kind of gave them a wee bit of an upper hand because everybody's getting hyped and they're going to go see their conference at E3 on the Sunday morning. So
yeah, this E3's very special and different because there are so many different conferences this year. Like for the first time, as you said, Bethesda, first time ever. Square Enix, first time ever.
Is it definitely that or not?
Square Enix, yeah, I believe it's Tuesday. And also PC Gaming, for the first time ever, are having their own conference, which Microsoft is going to make an appearance at. They said they've got a big... I'm telling you, they're going to have PC, Xbox, cross-platform play. Like,
well,
play
Fable
PC
Legends
games.
has already been announced. Is that cross-platform play?
Yeah, but that's Xbox to PC. I'm saying PC games playable on Xbox. I'm telling you, that's what they're going to do. That's how they're going to get a one-up on Sony. No offense, Brian.
Well, whatever.
See, I think Sony's a good brand. It's just try to keep on doing the same old thing.
See, I was just thinking a game that I'd quite like to see E3 is at New Mirror's Edge. I want to see what they're
I've not seen
doing.
anything for that. Actually.
That will be there. EA, they've got a big conference this year. They're going to show off Mirror's Edge, the new Star Wars game, Battlefront, and that Need for Speed. What did I say? Mirror's Edge. What's the other one?
I want E3 to come out and say who's making the next DICE game at E3. EA, announcing the next Battlefield game.
I think
E3.
Visceral did a good job, so I think they'll continue to do that. But Mass Effect, that's what they're going to show off, the new Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect should be another one that should be good. I'd like to see something else coming from the guys who made Dead Space Visceral.
Aye.
I'd like to see something else come from them that's not Battlefield this time. Maybe another Dead Space game, maybe something else in the same type of genre. So,
yeah. I mean, we can only speculate and hope. And again, most of our like speculation is like sequels. I mean, obviously the biggest surprises and the best are like new franchises. So I'm hoping we get... Microsoft's confirmed that they've got one new
surprise IP.
Surprise IP this year, like brand new franchise, which people are like, ooh, wow. Sony admitted this year that they haven't got a lot of first-party games this year to show off, but they've got a lot of exclusive deals with other games anyway, like Batman and Destiny and stuff like that. Which that's what I'll be looking forward to at the Sony conference, the Destiny expansion.
Destiny expansion.
The Taken King. But for Microsoft, Crackdown 3. I'd like
to see some Crackdown 3. The game's been announced, but we've not actually seen anything from it.
I've seen...
Well, I haven't anyway.
There was... they're showing off their engine thing, and they're showing you their destructible engine, like their sort of version of Frostbite, because you've seen in the CGI trailers, like this guy took down a whole skyscraper, and it was showing you like them taking down a skyscraper, like it was just like solid grey build, but it showed you all the particles and everything, so they're showing that they can do that, so I'm very excited to see that. But in the end, like, was it 2 weeks away now?
It's a week.
Week away now.
Week tomorrow, I think, it starts, like all the conferences kick in.
It's June 15th, that's when it starts.
Is it June 15th?
June 15th.
Well, no, because Bethesda are having their conference on a Sunday, so and I think there's some conferences before that and during the weekend anyway.
Well, the way it always happens is...
It's next week, it's sometime between the 12th and the week after that.
Usually the conferences... They usually have the conferences before E3 opens, because technically E3 is always from Tuesday to Thursday, but they like to have their conferences on the day before. So Bethesda's is Sunday, and then Microsoft is on Monday, and usually it always goes in this order. Well, usually it goes Microsoft, then EA, then Ubisoft, then Sony, then the next day Nintendo, but this time it's going to be Square Enix after Nintendo, and then PC Gaming as well. So quite a lot this year to get excited about.
I definitely think all eyes are on Bethesda here. Definitely, because they're one of the biggest games companies to come out, especially with the Elder Scrolls series and Fallout series and Rage and loads of other games. So I think we'll be excited to see what else will come from them. So should be good.
Yeah. Any last thoughts, Brian?
Well, I was actually thinking to myself there, could you imagine a Borderlands 3 review? Could you imagine?
It's possible with all the support they got from the pre-sequel and the re-release of the pre-sequel to Xbox
Aye.
One and Borderlands 2 to Xbox
Hands-on
One.
collection.
Personally, I don't think so. Because I can't remember what convention it was. It was like a few months ago. They were showing off the Handsome Collection and their new game, Battleborn. Their sort of MOBA shooter thing. And they said, we haven't started working on Borderlands 3 yet. We're actually hiring right now. So they're in the process of hiring right now. Let's say they stopped hiring like a month ago. That means they've only got like a month's work in on it. So if they do unveil anything, it'll literally be like a super teaser. Will just be like the Vol symbol and a 3. But for actual like CGI trailer or gameplay trailer, I don't think we'll see anything like that till next year. So I doubt we'll see Borderlands 3 this year. But if we do, good, because I love that franchise.
What I'm hoping CD Projekt Red will do is give us a little tiny glimpse at Cyberpunk 2077. The game, they've said that they're not going to release anything about the game till 2017.
Aye.
But just a wee glimpse maybe, just to see what it looks like, would be good. I mean, with all the hype of The Witcher 3, then they have to do something to keep their company.
For EA, I doubt this will happen at the conference, but I just want a little bit of info. Titanfall 2, please. I know you're working on it. Show something off. I loved the first Titanfall. I love mechs, and it was just a dream come true for me. So, Titanfall 2. That is what I want. We're going to end on Titanfall 2.
Yeah. What should we say? What we're going to do during the summer? Since this is probably the last chance
we'll be sitting in a house in the summer. Everybody knows.
Between the end of June and the start of August, we're going to go on a little bit of a hiatus, maybe, because we're not going to really see each other a lot. We'll try and upload videos solo on the Nerdville channel if we can.
Yeah.
I'd also like to say sorry for being so delayed with this video and for not uploading constantly. We've just had a lot of stuff happening in college.
A lot of college work, but it's done now, and this course has ended, and
we're going on to film, so maybe we'll do a face reveal in August.
Don't count on it.
Well, I'm going to have a face reveal anyway, so I'm posting my project.
Brian's going to have. So am I, actually. Me, Andrew, and I am Andrew, and Brian are going to be uploading a skit that Brian done for the college project.
Yep.
So you see what me and Brian look like. Kyle, unfortunately, was behind the camera, so
yeah.
Look out for more skits and stuff coming in August.
Yeah.
But remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Like it. What do likes actually do? Does it get you anything?
It's just it gives you
promotional
confidence.
They
Gives
liked our video.
gives more confidence. Got the Facebook page, Nerdville, at Facebook. Like that page where we'll definitely be posting more stuff on the Facebook page. That's a lot easier.
Well, I think we're going to try and get a website up and running to post more game news, but it's all in the works. It's all in the works. Baby steps. Baby steps.
But starting small, aiming high. But subscribe and become a citizen today. Thank you for listening.
And I hope you enjoy it.
Yep, enjoy 3.